say it. Yeah, it goes deeper into the tournament. But here we go. This is going to be aerial, and again, this is going to be a track. And this is kind of what I was saying a little bit before. Is if the track picks favor the inward bikes, then aerial's going to have a leg up here because Ankles is going daisy. Bitty buggy, so gonna have a little bit less speed than Aerial, and Aerial is actually gonna get the whole shot here going into the second half of this first lap.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting seeing Aerial here. Gonna be able to use that red shell to avoid the first one, but cannot avoid the second one. That's just gonna allow Ankles to retake over that first place run. And like you talked about before, with the baby characters, you have less speed, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna automatically lose, right? It's a speed difference in which you get, Sports Joey unfortunately taking a little bit of a bad drift there. The speed difference comes into, hey, with baby characters you can drift more and it's easier to drift. So you want to keep on drifting back and forth, trying to gain that speed that you lose from not being a heavyweight character.
Yeah, just in the moment that you were talking, I was going to commend Joey for having the 10 coins, but it went all the way down to 4 just after some of the chaos that ensued. But Poole here, now in third, has 5 coins. Going to be getting a few more here. Avoids that fire by going over the jump, and we're going to see what Poole's going to do here. But the top 3 kind of broken away. Poole, though, getting hit, and the Waluigi behind Poole also as well. This has created a 2-player breakaway here going into the final lap.
Absolutely love their face when they saw that fire just barely almost hitting them over the shortcut. But now we've got Ankles here. Gonna get shocked. That's gonna cause them to lose their items for just a little bit of time. But guess what? Nothing's gonna hit them because Aerial also lost their items. Gonna allow Ankles to grab that double item box. And now it just comes down to seeing, hey, did Aerial get the items they needed to take out Ankles from this first place run? There's 1 red, and that's the only red Ankles is gonna see.
Yeah, Sports Joey trying to rally for third there after dodging that shock, ends up getting it. Aerial going to be getting second, so we're kind of just seeing these players just doing what they normally do, just trying to secure these points.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And we got to give props to Sports Joey for being able to come back in that situation where they accidentally took a bad drift, fell off the track. But I say that every single week, where you cannot count yourself out just because you got hit once or twice, right? There's still so much time, so much opportunity to come back and really finish in a good spot like you just saw with Sports Joey.
And don't let your emotions get to you. Just accept that it happened. Avoid those 7 stages of grief. Remove the emotion from it and do, because I remember that you and Vonnie were casting me. I was on Dragon Driftway. I moved all the way up at the end of lap 2 going to the beginning of lap 3 and I took a blue. And then I ended up just letting everybody kill themselves. Ended up getting back into like 2nd or 3rd on that race. And there's ways that you can do it, but the biggest enemy in this game is yourself. And if you know that, then you got to worry about the other 11 players with you. But we're going to Toad's Turnpike here. This is going to be another track that's going to favor Aerial. I'm looking forward to seeing how this is going to play out. But if you can get your mental right, know that you're your own biggest enemy, and then you got to worry about the other 11 players. That's when things change a little bit.
I don't know if you said it, but yeah, did you notice that Sports Joey dodged when he fell off the track?
There were 3 dodges. There was a player, so that's what the immediate thing when I look at in a shock is I look at the Christmas lights.
But I did not even notice.
Sports Joey, we had the blue Shy Guy, and then we also had the baby Luigi dodge. So I'm immediately knowing, because if I call lead, right, and I'm in a team environment, I want to know exactly who is getting the benefits or reaping the benefits from that lightning.
Oh yeah, no, that's amazing. That's actually something you really need to keep track of, especially when you see that on the mini-map. Just being able to see, okay, these people, they're going to be in front of me now, and I'm going to be able to take them out. But we got Yo Mommy Waffles going to be able to land that green shell snipe. Beautiful move there. And now we got Ankles here in second. Blue shell already out by the end of the first lap. It's going to be Aerial Pasta who's going to take that one.
And he's not really going to take it because he's going to hit one of the trucks and dodge the frames of the blue. He's still got a pretty big advantage. He's going to need to reset that coin count, though, but is in a really solid position. Oh, no, his Ankle's going to be able to hit him out, and he does. So Ankles could potentially be involved here for the lead change, but the shot comes into play, and another dodge coming in from the back. That's going to be from one of the Waluigis. That might be one of the players that we just saw.
It might have been. An Aerial unfortunately messes up that a little bit, spamming the LT button a little bit too much, throwing their only defense that they had. It's going to allow Sports Joey to be here.
Oh, did you see? So Okay, Sports Joey was dragging the red. Ankles ended up wanting to stay away, drove himself into the wall. That Waluigi player that's now in third ended up hitting Ankles into a truck. Ankles is way down now.
That is ridiculous. As we see Sports Joey being able to throw that red forward, take out two other competitors, also hit Ariel with the red, loses their green shell. What is going on in this one?
I don't know, Pidgey, but I mean, Ariel's just trying to run for his life. The entire pack is behind him. We have two players incredibly far back that could have some powerful items that could change the course of this race, because 30 seconds, the shot can come back into play. Oh, but Sports Joey making a small mistake, going to go all the way back down to fourth. That's going to allow Ankles to get into second.
And that's just going to allow Ariel Postle to have the space they need to confirm a first place finish on this second race. And now we're seeing Ankles in second as well. Poole in third, being able to bring it back. Sports Joey grabbing fourth place.
Pretty solid rally, though, from Sports Joey, though. I want to say something about whoever the Waluigi is in this qualifier has been pretty physical and unfortunately didn't get the result that they would have wanted there. But man, there's just every player had their own storyline in that race. I mean, we could go through that for a whole another like 5 to 10 minutes, but when you look at it at the end of the day, Ariel is really taking advantage of these inward friendly tracks and is really putting the pressure here on Ankles for this qualifier.
Absolutely agree with you, but we got the racers on deck. If you hear your name for qualifier number 5, please head up to the hype tunnel. We got Mario Party King, Zobgo, Taco Cat, Luna Galaxia. I could not enunciate that name, but I'll figure it out. We got Kung Fu, SDK, Inti, E-Third, X-Hunter9, Chase You Down 99, and Bake in Shake. If you hear your name, please head up to the hype tunnel. We'll be waiting on you to get the next one started.
Shakin' Bacon.
Yeah, I love it.
Talladega Nights. By the way, look at this awesome cup that we got from the bar. It's an X-Men Tiki cup. It's a Wolverine cup. You got awesome drinks in here. Also
got a football drink in honor of said Super Bowl that will be happening very, very soon.
Maple Treeway here for race number 3 of 4 Ankles, and it's going to be Ariel battling it out here for the whole shot, going into first place here in the first couple of turns. And I'll be honest, I don't play this track a whole lot, but I played it last night, and I was on a run of my life, you know, just trying to avoid, you know, players with everything behind me in a 66 match. And I really like this. You know who I've actually just catch a lot of strategy from this track is Vantox, and just watching Vantox player.
Really? Yeah, no, this is one of the tracks that I really didn't enjoy at first. I was like, the giant glider section, it's just going to mess up all the RNG. But genuinely, it doesn't do much if you really think about it. And you're seeing the half pipe actually return, and Poole being able to avoid that trailing red going off the half pipe. So if you need to get rid of a red shell on your tail, go up the half pipe, and it will destroy itself.
You know, the X Games are going on now. So, again, shout out to my friends Hannah Rad, who's one of the hosts of the X Games this year. Also, by the way, we do see that there's a deadlock in first overall between Ankles and Ariel Apostle, and also for third between Poole and Sports Joey, back at 19 points there for third. So 8 points separating first and second from third and fourth, but that's a little bit of a storyline here as Ankles going to be the benefactor there of some of these ground shrooms.
Let's see what their Ankle's going to be able to do here. You can see those leaves, and sometimes they have a mushroom in them, so be able to take advantage of that situation if you do see a mushroom on the floor. Now we're seeing Ariel possibly going to lose their red and lose all their items. We see that shot comes down, but guess what? The half pipe is there for a reason, has the green. Will they land it? Green comes out.
Oh, Ankles uses X button, baby. That's what you like to see. Dan Talents will be proud of Ankles here in this one. That's his clan leader, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Dan.
Awesome. Beautiful. Now we're seeing Ankles going to get overtaken last second and miss the mushroom on the ground. That's going to be Mr. Scooty in first. But guess what? That's going to be Mr. Blue Shell taking him out as well. Going to move him down all the way to third place. Fourth place, actually, has a coin in hand.
And that was Mr. Scooty there that was causing some mayhem there on. Oh. Wow, what a snipe there by Joey. And that was against Poole. Those two tied right now overall. But yeah, Mr. Scooty, another name you can't really, discount in any shape or facet here. But Sports Joey now here in second. He's got to play this situation pretty careful.
Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong in a little amount of time as the blue shell comes out.
He didn't get out of the center. He didn't get out of the center.
Ariel gonna be the target of said blue shell, and Ankles right behind him. I would be dragging that red and checking that back camera.
Insta trail.
Absolutely. As we see them with 9 points, will that be enough to give them the first place finish? And it will be.
Yes, barely.
That was close. You saw that green coming. Ankles in second. Sports Joey in third. And Mr. Scooty in fourth. That's race 3 out of 4. But my goodness. This qualifier has been like heart racing, just jump scare, one green shell. It's been ridiculous.
You gotta keep one eye open. Your peripheral vision is gonna be huge here. I mean, you saw the shrooms, right? Or maybe the shrooms were falling from the tree, but it made it look like Ankles was coming up on the right-hand side, and Ankles nearly edged that one out. But again, huge run here for Ariel. Getting this momentum, I think if Ariel can get the momentum early in the qualifier, that's gonna allow Ariel to really push through in the finals, I think, a little bit. I mean, again, Ariel's gonna have to get through the semifinals as well, right? So,
oh, yeah.
I mean, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from all these players. Even Joey has been in some interesting situations, made some small mistakes, but has recovered from them and just needs to be in that position to make it to semifinals.
Yeah, no, definitely. I totally agree with you. As long as you're getting like top 6 consistently, it will be a path to grand finals. And we're going to New York Minute, one of my favorite tracks from Wave 2. I enjoy Shroom Ridge the most, but New York Minute, it's just fun. I love it. It's cool looking. I love New York. You know, it's fun. What do you think about it?
I like New York. I mean, the track reminds me of being in the city because I think and again, I love the Vegas community, but the most fun I've had, you know, with the community outside of Las Vegas is probably the New York community. And it's going to be exciting to see, too, if Casper comes here on his little monthly tour, going to some different tournaments across the country. I mean, he's from New York as well. The New York scene is incredible, and honestly, this track, if you just go back to the aesthetics of it, it's just so much fun.
Yeah, no, genuinely, I totally agree with you. I think the colors, the environment, the music, everything about this track is really, really satisfying, and I just enjoy racing on it. I think it's fun. You got the really amazing lighting. You can see it, just reflections off the ground there, off the little puddles in the street. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Live, laugh, love, though. Gonna be able to avoid those, like a million green shells bouncing around them. Firefly is also out. Gonna be able to drag another competitor with their triple greens, and now we're seeing Bit grabbing that double item box, just taking their sweet time. Gonna be able to grab triple shrooms, though. That's gonna help them a lot. You want to space those out, though. Use one at a time. One shroom, use it all, another, and then use it again.
Looks like we have a Bowser player in third, so maybe a loadout change from a player there. But Ariel's been really doing a lot of the front running here. I think Ankles' strategy may be to kind of do what Bobby was doing with Blackout earlier, just let him take the hit, so to speak. But Ariel right now doing a great job, has the 10 coins, and again, these are the areas of this track where there are less traction when you get onto these like muddier dirt sections, but some players might opt to take the cut here, some might not be, but looks like Ankles is going to be having some pressure from behind, and the blues coming in as well.
There we go, and that's just going to allow Ankles. Oh! Spoke too soon. Ariel Apostle going to be able to grab that last race first place finish. And
Ankles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Bowser got hit by a green. Doesn't affect the order. Oh, this is actually catastrophic, though, for Joey. That shock allowed a few players to dodge, and Joey's going to probably get a mid-pack finish there, but wow. That's a lot. There's a lot to unpack. I think my brain just like blacked out there for a second. We just end qualifier. Oh, we're on qualifier number 5?
Yeah.
That was qualifier number 4, man. Holy cow.
The wow is the way to describe that one. And it was just so funny. It was just like, oh, please don't. And then the green just takes out the competitor anyways. Thank goodness. Yeah. Oh, man. You do not want to be in that spot when you just get, air horned right at the line. It's not a fun time at all.
It's time to look at some highlights here. Some of the greatest hits from qualifier number 4. Let's get right into them. This is Joey taking a little bit of a jump there.
Yeah, then the dodge. That's insane.
Oh, and he dodged the shot.
Yeah,
he dodged 2 shots. About. He dodged 2 shots there. Great textbook dodge there from Ariel on his way to win what was, Joe's Turnpike. Joey, by the way, just killing everybody inadvertently with those screens.
Yeah, and then also took out Ariel with their red shell as well. And then we're seeing Ariel with that beautiful just game knowledge to get that green shell, but then ends up missing it with Ankles' beautiful move. And then we see Ariel Apostle finishing, and then that was the Ankles waiting for the competitor, and then, fortunately enough, had to pass the line eventually.
Yeah, so, man, what a qualifier. Man. This is really setting the bar a little bit, and we got a crazy qualifier coming up next with MPK, Zovgo, Taco Cat, and Luna Galaxia. Talk about, they put all of the OGs from SNS, the early days, all into qualifier number 5. I'm excited to see this one. It's going to be pretty nostalgic to see Taco Cat, Zovgo, Luna, and Mario Party King
I agree.
all going at it. Like,
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, all of them are some of the original players here, and so, it's gonna be a good one to watch.
It will be. But we got the scores ready for you of who went what, where, and why in this qualifier. We got Ariel Postel in first place with 57 points, Ankles in second with 51 points, Sports Joey in third with 35 points. That is quite a steep drop. Mr. Scooty in fourth place with 33 points, Pool in fifth with 30 points, Bit in sixth with 19 points, Live, Laugh, Love in seventh with 17 points, Yo Mammy Waffles in 8th with 15 points, Skibbs in 9th with 14 points, Fever in 10th with 13, and Deuce in 11th with 13 points